We just left your Chelsea Market location. We're back in the LES, and we had so much great Portuguese restaurant food. You took us to so many great restaurants from the first video to this video, but we gotta have some homemade, home-style food from Mama Bats. Personally, man.
I know we weren't ready to eat, but it's time for dinner, and Mama took it to the next level. So all this is homemade.
Oh my gosh.
Chorizo asada.
And it's on fire.
And it's on fire, exactly.
What else do we have here?
Here we have the camarão with gambas alinho, which is like the garlic shrimp. Remember last time you put a lot of piri on that?
Yes.
You love that.
And then, what do we have? We have chicken feet here. This is something that, honestly, it kind of looked like the dim sum chicken feet that I was used to.
This is called pipis, right?
Pipis, it's chicken feet, chicken gizzards, and necks, and hearts.
And hearts, too.
Hey, shout out to all the cultures that got a delicious chicken feet dish, all right?
They're amazing.
And then what do we have here?
Here we have the berbigão abulhão pato, which is cockles, or I call it baby clams.
You gotta say that one more time in Portuguese.
Berbigão abulhão pato.
Berbigão on pato.
Abulhão de pato.
Abulhão de pato.
Berbigão, abulhão de pato.
That's a funny one to say. Berbigão on pato.
There you go.
Oh man, the glizzy is on fire!
There you go.
You want these to always be kind of fatty, because that's where all the flavor comes from.
Let me just get one piece right now. Oh my goodness.
Hot.
Take a look at this. I can see the big chunks of pork in there. So it's not like a finely ground sausage. It's not like ground up meat. It's almost like pieces of meat packed together.
It always is. It tastes better, because if you just like do like what do you call that Polish one? The kielbasa. That's ground up.
Cheers.
Chorizo.
Going in on the shrimp plate. What's the name again?
This one, so it's been known to be called two different ones. One is camarão alinho or camarão aguilho. Either way you say it, it's garlic shrimp.
Oh.
It's a garlic sauce. Garlicky wine sauce. Oh, hell yeah.
Man.
With a little piri in there.
Oh, the spice is hitting my tongue. I can taste it. Oh! The bread and the piri.
It's swimming, baby. It's swimming.
That was one of the best bites right there, man. That was crazy. Man, I gotta tell you, sometimes it is so surprising how much the food looks similar to Asian food.
Right.
But I think it's because a lot of Asian dishes that use shrimp are also putting it in some type of chili sauce, garlic sauce, light sauce.
Right.
And I mean, there's what, several ways to eat shrimp, but not infinite.
Right. And this, I mean, this is different. This is a staple appetizer for us in Portugal.
I think Asian people, especially Cantonese people, will love Portuguese food. All right, this dish, never had this before. We didn't have this at the restaurant.
No, I think that's a throat.
Yeah. This is a neck.
This is gizzards. Gizzards here is my favorite. Chicken gizzard. Chicken feet, that's a neck. This is a good example of people using every part of the chicken or whatever to eat, you know, so nothing goes to waste.
No. It's gonna sound weird, but if you haven't had chicken neck, you gotta try it. We got the clams, and these are really baby clams. Wow.
I call them baby clams, but these are cockles.
Where do we go? All right.
Where do we go? Yep. They're so tiny. I mean, you gotta eat 1 million of these to fucking fill up, you know?
Yeah.
It's so tall.
Heavy wine flavor, that's delicious. All right, everybody, this dish right here, I never thought I would have it. This is a rabbit dish. In Portuguese, it's coelho frito.
Coelho frito, yes.
Coelho frito, and it's potatoes seasoned with nice pieces of rabbit. Yes, rabbit. Year of the rabbit. Portuguese rabbit. Right here at Joey Bats. A lot like chicken.
Yeah.
Except they don't fly, they hop. Okay, listen, my first time having rabbit, I didn't really know what to expect, but definitely it feels like a smaller chicken. And I mean, honestly, I would just say it honestly just tastes most like chicken. I can't say it tastes like rabbit. I know some people have had frog. Obviously, frog tastes a little bit in between like fish and chicken, but this is definitely kind of like a small chicken, maybe a little bit like a duck flavor, but overall, it's really good, man.
So this is called arroz de cabidela. It's either made with chicken, or rabbit. This time it's chicken, and it's also made with blood.
Oh my goodness, this is the blood rice that you were talking about. Wow.
Arroz de cabidela.
I don't know if this might sound funny. It's not that bloody.
That's what I'm saying.
barely taste it.
That's right.
But the blood does add a little bit of that irony, kind of savory flavor.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird way to describe blood, but I'm just saying.
You cannot get this everywhere. Not everywhere sells this.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Giddy up, boys.
Whoa. Joey, this is our last hot dish, but it is a banger. What are we looking at?
This is arroz de marisco, which translates to seafood rice.
Wow,
That's
I have a
loaded.
funny question for you, all right?
Go ahead.
Do you think this is better or worse than paella?
We make paella too. This is not paella. My mom makes paella.
This is a different one, all right.
This is different.
But is it,
Because
it's going
paella
heads up.
has meat and seafood in it. This is just seafood.
But yo, this one looks amazing,
Oh yeah,
man.
my mom don't mess around, man. That's too fucking good.
Bro,
Come on.
that
I know.
is incredible.
It's incredible, right?
It's very
a
light.
master.
This dish is not as peppery or try to be spicy. It's very savory, but it has a really nice broth, and just the seafood flavor is all up in there. You got shrimp, mussel, squid, lobster, clams. Crazy. Joey, what is it like to be from a European country that is known for eating seafood? Because I would say typically a lot of Americans or Caucasian Americans, they're not known for eating a lot of seafood. They might eat a little bit of lobster, but not really, right?
Right. Listen, I grew up eating seafood. I don't know. I mean, we're on the water, but you're right. A lot of my friends, a lot of my Polish friends, my other European friends, they really don't eat a lot of seafood. But we are heavy on the seafood dish, especially with the codfish.
All right, we are ending off an amazing, one of the best homemade meals I've ever had. Shout out to Mama Bats, but we're here at the dessert section, and can you tell us about what's about to happen?
That's the drunken pear. So she's pouring wine on top of this pear that's been baked in wine, right?
Yeah.
That is a bolo de bolacha. This is typical from the north of Portugal. Basically, it's the Maria crackers dunked in espresso and layered in a vanilla cream. You leave this in the fridge overnight.
Bolo de bolacha.
Creamy. So this is
I could see why you thought you could run a business based off this. This is good. And I like it. It's a little bit, there's a little bit of coffee, but it's not like a tiramisu coffee.
That's called serradura, or that translates to sawdust. Also has the Maria crackers crumbled up in a light, fluffy cream sauce.
Okay, so this should taste similar, but maybe with different textures.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Dang. I hate to play favorites. I don't know, man. That was really good.
Good, right? This is called baba de camelo, which means camel drool.
Oh, why do they call it that?
Good question. I don't know.
Oh, this is like a real soft, like kind of mousse.
The way it drizzles down, I guess, maybe. I don't know why the comparison to camels or anything, but...
Whoa. Never had anything like that.
Right.
It's like a super light whipped up mousse. The wine pear, or the drunken pear.
Drunken pear. Here. Go ahead, stab it. Boom. There you go. Make it more drunk.
How do I say this in Portuguese?
Pera bêbada.
Oh. Great way to wash things down. A little bit of the tannins and the sourness and the sweetness of the wine. Man, that's crazy. All of Portuguese food is delicious. Honestly, like all the dishes. And I think it's very easy to eat in a good way, where I mean that obviously there is spices with the piri-piri, but there's also like a lot of good seasoning, but it doesn't taste like, I think just, it's very universal, and I just wish that more people would have it.
After living in New York for 10 years now, I just find that the problem is, the reason why no one knows Portuguese food is not because no one was going to Portugal. It's because the Portuguese immigrants that came to New York didn't stay here. Whereas every other ethnicity stayed, and then we got exposed to it here in the city that matters, right? They all went to Jersey or Long Island, and you're not getting the same coverage and exposure out in those places.
No, you're right. You need the immigrants to stay here and serve the food and serve it in a delicious way. So shout out to you, man. Thank you, Joey, as always.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mama Bats. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Oh, you said it right.
I'll never forget it. I'll
said
never
it right.
forget it. Obrigado.
All right, you guys, next up on our Portuguese food crawl is Frango's Piri Piri. This is really popular in Lisbon, and what's interesting here is you're gonna find a little bit more African influence in the chicken. Long story short, Portugal had colonies in Mozambique and Angola, and the one thing that they really took a big influence from was the African bird's eye chili, and that's what went into the piri piri. I'm telling you guys, this chicken is gonna be delicious, and definitely you are gonna see the African influence. This is a chicken thigh that has been coated with, African red bird's eye chilies from Angola, from Mozambique, from the age of exploration. If you guys know, Portugal is like kind of just around the corner from Africa. Obviously served with some French fries with the peri-peri sauce on them. All right, you guys, we have so many different peri-peri sauces here, different versions. This dish went everywhere. It's even popular in Macau. They have a dish called African chicken, feito kai. And yeah, let's check it out. That might be one of the best chicken thighs I've had in a very, very long time. I think it's cool the way these are different types of piri piri sauce. It's probably one of the best underrated ones in America, to be honest. Like we said, there are different types of piri piri. This one is a hot mango one. It's going on the piri piri chicken. It's double piri piri. I'm so glad that we discovered piri piri. I think that everybody needs to be exposed to piri piri sauce. I'm telling you, check out a Nando's, check out a Frango's, wherever you are. But I'm telling you, whew, this is hot.